Welcome in. I am just hopping on, setting up the space for everyone to become comfortable. Welcome into Wednesday night. As always, as you come in, just consent to that flow of energy. Hello, Marissa. Welcome in. How was your Monday? Let that energy flow. Ooh, let me adjust a little here. Hello, Erica. Welcome in. How was your Monday? We are out of the microwave. How do we feel? We are out of the microwave. Wednesday is good. Good. Just let this Reiki start just melting your entire body. Relax your energy. It was good, Gabby. Thank you for asking. How was yours? Hello, Yarvison. Welcome in. How was your Wednesday? Happy Wednesday. Are we ready to expand? I was thinking more of like expand our thoughts, but horizons. Let's go bigger. Let's expand on every front. Let's get excited. Let's start making plans. Hello, Nicholas. Welcome in. I'm just making sure Reiki is connected all the way through your body as you hop in as usual. And if you're new here, say hello. We have the greatest group of people here where you can chat back and forth, find support. Thank you all for consenting. Ooh. Oh no, Dante. Hello, Rihanna. Welcome in. How was your Wednesday? This will definitely help with sick tummies, hurt bodies, sore muscles, anxiety. This will absolutely help bring all of that down. Oh no, Dante. Happy Wednesday, Maggie. Hello, Sharzad. Welcome in. How is everyone doing today? How are we feeling after that full moon energy? Mercury's not in the microwave or the Gatorade anymore. How do we feel now? It was pretty good, Rihanna. Thank you for asking. Rain. Good grief. Definitely get your butt in here and relax. Give that entire body some nice warm Reiki. Nicholas, I have not yet. Good, but need rest. Yeah, come in and rest. So let's start diving into expanding our horizons. So this could go anywhere. So as always, we're going to let the universe lead. So, this could be anything from pulling out a lot of anxiety, shifting the mindset. You're going to see where this goes. Oh my goodness, Marissa. Could have been that full moon energy coming up because the full moon, happened yesterday on Tuesday. Something just fell. I don't know why. And did my Spotify just give up? No, it didn't give up. Let's let Reiki radiate more deeply in the body for another moment or two, actually, is what I'm hearing. Hello, Adriana. Welcome in. How was your Wednesday? I'm particularly going into your backs and tummies right now. I really want to work on getting the backs relaxed, getting any anxiety relaxed before we dive deeper. Thank you, Jenna. Welcome in. Hello, Soundicool. So Nicholas, it's really complicated. We'll have to have a video or a live completely separate from this. So the bill says that they have about a year to divest a particular portion of the business. However, that could be longer because I am pretty confident in saying that TikTok is going to tie that up in litigation. So at worst, it could be a year, but I'm thinking it may not be so quick as what people may think, because people have tried to ban TikTok before and judges have struck it down saying it's an infringement on freedom of speech. So I wouldn't get in a tizzy and a frenzy just quite yet. And plus we don't really have anywhere else to go other than Instagram and TikTok, or Instagram and Facebook. So definitely recommend any of your favorite creators here in the US. Make sure you're following their other social medias. All of mine are in the bio. Sign up for our email list. Mine is in the bio. So just don't fret just yet. So I know it doesn't sound good, it doesn't feel good, but I feel like we probably have a bit more time. Welcome in, Carrie. Thank you for consenting. No, it definitely wouldn't be that fast. And I think TikTok will probably tie it up in litigation for a while. Yeah, so don't freak out just yet. Don't jump ship just yet. Even if this does, like, let's say it absolutely 100% comes to fruition, we still have at least a year. But again, I am hopeful, and I don't think it's going to be quite that quick. But so in Jessica, I think it was, where was it, Montana, where a judge did strike it down for that reason. So a lot of people are thinking, this may be, the route that TikTok goes. They may take other routes, so we'll see. It just happened. Don't freak out just yet. Everyone remain calm. We're okay for right now. That would be very cool, but the thing is, I don't know, does anyone really have the secret formula to TikTok's algorithm? That's another thing that doesn't make sense. Even if TikTok were to divest, were to sell, they don't get the thing that makes TikTok. They cannot sell the algorithm. They just can't do it. So that's another thing that doesn't make any sense. Someone would have to rebuild the entire algorithm. Yeah, I think so, Katie, for sure. So we'll see. Again, don't freak out just yet. I know it sounds scary. I know it sounds, it's fucked up, okay? But let's just remain calm for right now, and we'll see what happens. We'll feel it out. But again, follow all of your favorite creators' other social medias. If they have a mailing list, I have a mailing list. Make sure you're getting yourself on it so we can all be in the loop together, and make sure that we are all coordinating so we can still meet. Yeah, exactly. So I actually reposted a video that talks about that. I highly recommend you guys go and watch it later, now, whatever you want to do. In my repost, you'll be able to see it. So let's de-stress, let's calm down. Kinda, yeah. I don't love how the editing is on Instagram. It crashes a lot, it messes up a lot, like it drives me insane. But I do feel that Instagram streaming is more consistent, it's less glitchy than TikTok has been. So I feel like in some ways it's better, but yeah, Reels are extremely similar to kind of the TikTok format. Yes, don't fret just yet. Don't fret just yet. Hello, Angelic, welcome in. How's your Wednesday been? Let's bring in some carnelian. Let's go deeper into the tummy. Let's bring some good feelings in. We were talking about really stressful things. Let's go into those tummies. It was good. Thank you for asking. Let's go deep into those stomachs. Take a big deep breath into your stomach and see like this big golden ball of energy expand as you breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let yourself decompress. Breathe in again. See that big golden light? Breathe out. Let yourself decompress. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Let yourself decompress. Did the filter? What filter? Did the filter today, and it said it was green. I feel more stress in those tummies. Let's let that stress go. I know there's a lot going on. Aura filter. I have not seen that. I know there's a lot going on. Let's de-stress. Let's look forward out into the horizon and see possibility. Was it? Very cool. I haven't seen it. I have not seen it. If I come across it, I'll definitely try it. Not giving up. Kind of what we were talking about. No matter what's going to happen, we're not giving up. We're not giving up in our lives. We're not giving up in our pursuits. If it resonates with you, if it feels good to you, don't give up on it. Don't give up on something that really speaks to your soul. Oh, I think here, Whitney, is that right? The aura filters, what everyone's talking about. Thank you for consenting, and hi, Whitney. And thank you all for liking and sharing. Thank you for being here and doing something for yourself tonight. And again, if you're just popping in, say hello, welcome in. Just consent to that flow of Reiki energy. Ooh. I'm actually going to make a video about this later tonight and post it on Instagram. I'll probably bring it over here and post it too. That's another reason to follow me on Instagram, because I write longer, more involved posts there. Anyway, if you're constantly fighting something, fighting a pursuit, if you're trying to change it, trying to make it work, and you're just constantly hitting a wall, stop doing it. It's not what your soul wants. Your soul is constantly speaking to you. Your guides are constantly speaking to you and telling you what is the right way to go. What is the way that is going to feed your soul? What flows easily? So if you're constantly hitting a wall with something, let it go. And let your soul and let your guides speak to you and show you the easier way, the way that resonates. Wait, what? Thank you, Whitney. It looks darker here. It's a bit of a brighter green. So I don't love this shade of green, but I really like this dress. Oh, angelic. Oh, I love it. We can reprogram the mindset and energy for that too. Thank you. I highly recommend anyone go to Target, get this dress. It comes in like 4 or 5 different colors. And this is one of those dresses, get it in any color, because the way that it like lays on every body shape is just so flattering. So it's great for all body types. I highly recommend it. And it's literally only like $25.50 or something right now at Target. Like, you can't beat it. When's the last time you could get like a whole dress for $20 in a lot of places? Hello, Starlight, welcome in. How's your Wednesday been? I release what is hard. I release what is hard. I am not going to stay in the frequency of struggle. So this is kind of a big topic, but we need to touch on it. So sometimes we keep ourselves in struggle. This is a little bit similar to what we were talking about last night. We keep ourselves in a struggle because we think we need to be there. We think it's the right thing to do. My peers have struggled, my family before me has struggled, so I need to do it too. No, you don't. You deserve ease, and things can be easy. So I am releasing the frequency of struggle. I'm releasing that cord to struggle. And thank you for liking and sharing, and thank you all for being here and doing something for yourself. That doesn't mean that nothing is ever going to be hard ever again, okay? Let's get that out there, but things do not have to be a constant struggle. Yes, I love it, Angelic. And thank you, Starlight, for all the shares. I saw them pop up. Hi, Molly. Welcome in. How's your Wednesday? By the way, I'm wearing your deodorant. We're on day 3. I am loving it. I am loving it so far. I even skipped a day of showering to see how long I could go with it, and it lasted through the day of without showering and me stress sweating while working. That's very cool, Nicholas. Yes. Hello, Mama Wolf. Welcome in. Seriously, Angelic. Yes, you have so many amazing things. Manuka honey, magnesium. Is it arrowroot powder? Lots of good stuff in there. Coconut oil. It's really good. And it's like a cream you rub on, but then it feels like dry after you've like rubbed it in and like let it, air out. It's not like, it doesn't like feel super creamy after. It's really nice. Welcome to Reiki, where I'm also plugging a deodorant for you in case you're interested. We talk about all kinds of things here. You never know what you're gonna get when you come in here. For sure, you definitely do. I have I always call it a flavor. It's not a flavor. Don't eat a deodorant. You're not putting it in your mouth. It's called Aura Blush is the scent that I personally have, but she has other scents. Reiki to remove odor. That would be so cool. I would love to be Molly. Firefly, I do not yet. Keyword being yet. I do not yet, but I have plans. So stick around. That's a good reason to be on the mailing list, number 1. That's a good reason to follow on the social medias, the other ones too, so you can have the latest news. And it will be Holy Fire Reiki. So you will still learn the Usui symbols, but then Holy Fire has another component to it. So what I give to you right now is what you would be learning. This type of Reiki. I feel we need to release some cords in the heart to expand our horizons. Ooh, that made me burp, or it's gonna make me burp. Here we go. What do we need to do in the heart? I see a road forming and expanding. You need to believe and love yourself enough that you can travel down a new path, that you can take a new path that has more on it. So let's release the thought that we are not capable of traveling down a bigger path. Releasing that, releasing it, let it go, let it go. Release any idea that you do not deserve it. For some reason, I'm just feeling a big theme of, I just don't really deserve it. Why? Who said that? Who said you don't deserve it? Letting this go, letting this go. That's awesome, Nicholas. And let the universe pour love into your heart. Pouring Reiki and love into your heart. I think I picked up on something like this, was it like a week or 2 ago, where someone just has like a really big dream. And sometimes we think only those big dreams are meant for other people, but this dream is meant for you too. So if someone in here has a really big dream, don't think it can't be you. Thank you, Celeste, for the heartbeat. Welcome in. How's your Wednesday been? Big dreams can be for you too, no matter where you're starting. I know it can be harder starting with less. I get it, trust me. But it doesn't mean it can't become real. Thank you for the team bracelet. And thank you all for consenting. Thank you for coming in and doing something for yourself tonight. It was good. Thank you for asking. Thank you for the garland and for the cheer. Thank you, Celeste and Firefly. We need to do some more body work before we do some more mind work, is what I'm hearing. Are we ready for some body work? Let's do it. What? Like, oh my gosh, angelic. So it's just like Moldavite all around it. I love it. You see, I still have mine on, still wearing it all day, every day. Intense, but I love it. All right, let's go into the body. Anxiety is the big thing that's coming up for me. I feel it just all over inside, every muscle, inside every cell. I really feel like anxiety is what we need to start bringing up. Oh, so they created an infinity symbol and then put it in. Oh, I love it. Rain's like, yes, I am so sore. I love it. This will help with soreness too. So let's start bringing it up. Reiki's going to gently push it up again. If you feel like the emotion just sort of like overwhelm you out of nowhere, don't panic. It's just Reiki bringing it up so we can push it on out. Reiki is supporting you. Your guides are supporting you. Your guides want me to say that specifically. They are supporting you. Yeah, I can't say, can't say I blame you. I've been feeling a little anxious as well, with everything going on. But we're not giving up. We're not giving up. We're pushing forward. We're looking ahead. Ooh. Oh my gosh. So my anxiety hit me like right in the throat. Oh, geez. Oh. Thank you for sharing, Rihanna. And thank you all again for liking, sharing. Thank you for being... I almost said thank you for being something. I guess thank you for being something. Thank you for being here and doing something for yourself. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Angelic, for liking and sharing too. Angelic's like, yes, I am something. You all are something. We are all something. Oh, I love it. Ah, AD. Well, we will get this anxiety moving. Keep letting it come to the surface. Thank you for the finger heart, Celeste. Keep letting it rise to the surface. Let me draw another symbol. There we go. So again, you may feel it rise to the surface, but understand that this is not it increasing per se. This is Reiki bringing it up so we can get it all the way out. So you may feel it kind of increase, but it's not like an actual increase, if that makes sense. Let's keep pushing this out. Yeah, the full moon can also magnify it. We just had that full moon energy, which you can feel for several days after. So yeah. Thank you for consenting. Ooh. Do I want to have you do this? Should I have them do this? Yeah, so I think I want all of you to do this with me. So I want you to like literally take your hand and like pull the anxiety off of you and throw it out into the universe. So gently, it kind of looks like a sheet that is laying over you. So envision like a sheet laying over you, and you're just gently pulling it, take it off your body, throw it out into the universe. And there may be several layers of this sheet. So pull as many times as you feel you need to do this, pulling each layer of anxiety off and throwing it up into the universe, letting Reiki take it. You're burping. I love it. You may burp. If you've never been here, you may burp. You may sneeze. You may come out other places. That's energy movement. A big yawn. Good. And you're burping too. I love it. Let these layers of anxiety leave your energy, leave your body. You are in a safe space right now. You are energetically protected. You are receiving healing. Let yourself release. Let yourself feel calm and safe and release. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And then I'm going deeper with Reiki. Now I feel like I'm really inside all of your bodies. Don't freak out. So I am deeper within your body energetically, and we are going to start reprogramming with excitement, with courage, with excitement, can't talk, with excitement for expanding our horizons, expanding our view of what's possible, expanding our idea of what we're capable of. Thank you for sharing, Rihanna. And thank you all again for liking and sharing. I can't see everyone who likes, but I can see most of the shares. Thank you all. And thank you again for doing something for yourself. I allow myself to see beyond the horizon. There we go. I allow myself to see beyond the horizon. I allow myself to know. I allow myself to know that there is more beyond the horizon. Oh, thank you, Rihanna. Thank you for the tip. Hi, Zach. Welcome in. How have you been? How was your Wednesday? And hello, Irene. How was your Wednesday? How are you feeling? I'm going to start sending out everyone's full moons readings after we hop off here tonight. But those who had the candles last night, how are you feeling today? Yes, angelic. I love it. Boring but good. I'll take boring but good. I allow myself to know that there is more beyond the horizon. Good. I am good as well. Thank you for asking. Oh, Jenna. That's a good idea. Oh. That's a good idea. I've honestly been thinking about t-shirts, and they would be magically infused as well. I just didn't know like when, but maybe soon. Reiki infused clothing, you can do that too. Ooh. Building a sun within all of your bodies, deep within your chest, deep within your soul. Oh, Angel. My cat, or our cats, it's particularly our older male, likes to wake us up. He'll come in crying, and he's like, are you awake? You need to wake up. I'm awake. Are you awake? And I'm like, buddy, I still have like an hour or two to sleep. He's like, no, you gotta wake up now. I need to know that you're alive. I'm like, okay. Oh, you guys. Maybe I should start looking at that then. If there would be a big interest in t-shirts, we could see about doing it. Oh, Angel. Oh, the heart. Whose heart is blocked that just came in here? I feel such a hardness around the heart. So even if this isn't you, I feel like this is someone very specific that has popped in. So even if this is not you, your heart's still getting some amazing Reiki. I want to remove this hardness. I want to start easing this hardness. Jamie, let's start removing and easing this hardness. How are you? How's your Wednesday been? How are you feeling today? We are going to let this hardness start softening because there's so much more out there. There's so much out there that can nourish our hearts, feed our hearts. I know, when we get hurt along the way or we experience bad along the way, it hardens our heart as a form of protection. I completely understand it. But let's open the heart back up so we can stay protected from the things we need to stay protected from, but still have our heart open enough that we attract the amazing things in. We attract the good things in. We attract what resonates with our soul in. What song, Angelic? The one that's playing, or did I like say some words to a song? Harden my heart. I don't know. Maybe if I heard it, I would know it. But I don't, off the top of my head, I have no idea. Let's create a new energy. I can't talk. Let's create a new energy around our heart. Quarter flash? I have no idea what we're talking about. Hello, Mystical. Welcome in. How's your Wednesday been? I bet you if I heard it, I would know it, because there are so many older songs that I know by hearing them, but I can't tell you who sings them. I probably can't tell you the title most of the time either. Good, Soundical. Awesome. I have to yawn. Oh my goodness. Oh, I did want to mention we have the soul discovery, the soul journey coming up on May 8th. So if you want to get a spot, link is in the bio to sign up. It's under the candles we did last night. So if you're ready to discover your specific soul purpose, you're ready to know what it is so things can start flowing easily, you start making choices that make your life flow more easily, we are going to find that life path number, not with your birthday. We're going to find it in your heart. We are going to pull it up to the surface, and then we are going to listen for the words to get more specific about your life path. Like, what are you meant to be within, say, like life path number 7? We're going to pull that to the surface and then start recalibrating your energy, reworking your speech, reprogramming your speech so that you become more in alignment with your soul's purpose. So if you are ready to do that, link is in the bio, and we will start May 8th. And the price is insane. It's only $45. Angelic, I would love to have you in there. And Yarvson, I would love to have you in there too. I would love to have all of you in there. Oh, Zach, I'm glad this makes you feel calm. Good. So yes, if that resonates with you, you're like, you know what? I'm ready to find that specific thing. Like, what am I really meant to do? Like, what is the key word? What is the key number? That is what we are doing in this 3-day discovery. Lua, welcome in. How have you been? How are things going? Absolutely, Faye. I'm so excited. So you still have a little bit of time to sign up, but I want to get it out there, get it in your ear so you know. We will start May 8th, so we will meet May 8th, May 9th, and May 10th. If you're not able to be there live, don't worry. It's going to be recorded, and then you can work through the session when you have time. But this class is only happening once. That's another point I really want to drive home. This literally is a once class. I'm not doing again live for the foreseeable future. The word I really feel is I'm not ever going to do it live again, because for those who know, this program was created with an elevated being, and they're just like, nope, you run it once and that's it. I'm like, all right. So I'll keep it open probably till May 6th. So probably kind of down to the wire. Lua, I am so sorry. Just like, we'll come in and get some Reiki. Yes, start doing things for you. This is one of the best things you could do for yourself. Give yourself the gift of knowing, what are you here for? What are you meant to do? What are you truly good at? Like, maybe you kind of have a feeling like, oh, I am good at like talking to people. I am good at like guiding people towards, good decisions. Well, get that confirmation in this class, and let's get you attuned to that so you can start doing it. Let's do it. Absolutely, angelic. Absolutely. Yes, Irene, I would love to have you in. I am so excited to do it. Absolutely. I would love for all of you to be in there. Absolutely. And again, you have time to sign up, so don't fret. Don't fret. And again, it's only 45 doll hairs. That's it. That is it. And if you know, a lot of my classes that would be more like a few hundred doll hairs. This is only 45. That's it. Because the universe said so. Because the universe said so. That is how this business works. That is how what I do works. The universe guides all of it I do. Oh, mystical, I hope so. Are you on like a bi-weekly schedule? Sorry, I'm gonna make you repeat what's going on. Oh, Lua, yes, I can definitely tell you again, don't worry. I would be driving to work on that time on the 8th. Could I do it then? So you would be, like when we're having class time, you would be like driving. That's completely okay. So it will be recorded. So if you need to watch it after, you can. That's completely okay. So all of the sessions will be recorded, and then they will be reposted. I do it usually privately to YouTube. You'll get a link and then you can rewatch it. And then Lua, what I was talking about, we are going to have a 3-day soul discovery journey. So we are going to find your life path, not through your birthday. We are actually going to pull this life path number out of your heart. We are going to create the space for your heart to open up. It's going to literally like calculate it for you in your heart. We're going to find it. And then I will have some information about what each number means. You may get a few numbers. You might get more than one. So we'll walk through that. Then the next piece is going to be we're going to go into your soul and literally like put your ear up to your soul and ask for the specific keywords, the specific phrases. Like, say I got life path number 7. Okay, so what is my like more specific mission on life path 7? What am I meant to be? We're going to get those keywords. Like for me, my numbers were 7 and 8, and I am meant to be a vessel. I am meant to do this. I am a vessel for Reiki. I'm a vessel for the universe. So this is what I'm meant to do. Then we're going to start shifting your speech, shifting your energy. So from then forward, you start making those soul-aligned choices, and things start coming in easier, and you start living that soul-aligned path. Oh, Luma, I'm so glad you're in. Angela, I'm so sorry. I just sent you a request to join. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Hello, Danny. Welcome in. How has your Wednesday been? So it's going to be May 8th, May 9th, and May 10th. I am so sorry. I was like, I was trying to like move the comments. It's like, my bad. Thank you, Firefly. What do the numbers mean? Okay, so life path numbers. You can have more than one. So each number has a different like mission associated with it, or a different meaning. Like I can't think of all of them off the top of my head, but again, I'll have all of this information compiled for you. So like some life paths, you're meant to be a teacher. Some life path numbers, you're meant to be like a healer. Other life path numbers, you're meant to be like more business driven. So each of them has like something that coordinates with it. So that is what the life path number is going to tell you. It's going to give you like a broad overview. And then when we get the key words, the key phrases from your soul, you're going to have a more defined, like narrowed down path. Like, okay, like what exactly do I do? Like my numbers were like healer and teacher. And I was like, okay, well, I kind of get it. And then my word was vessel. I'm just meant to be the vessel for the spiritual healing and teaching. So classes on those dates will start at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. So if you go to the booking calendar, it'll be the only appointment open, so don't worry about choosing the wrong one. And it will show in your time zone. So if you are not in Eastern time, it will show in your time. And it'll be the only one open. Yes, bring a notebook, bring pen and paper. Again, I will have some information compiled that I can share in the chat. We can screen share, look at life path numbers. So I'll have that for you too. So it is called, I think it's Soul Purpose 3-Day Journey. And it'll be the second link in the bio. So the first one will be the candles we did last night. And then the second one will be Soul Purpose 3-Day Journey. It is so exciting. Like I am so excited to do it. Like I can't even. Like I'm bursting at the seams to do it. Really and truly. Ooh. Bodies are feeling better. Aww. I'm so glad that made you feel happy. That's incredible. Oh, angelic. I am so excited that you're excited. We are not going to flounder anymore. We are going to start living our purpose. I know I keep kind of beating a dead horse when I say this, but if you thought 2020 was an awakening for people, this year and beyond are the awakenings where we go even deeper. Like if you want to make something happen, you're like, I'm ready to live my soul purpose. I'm done with everything. I am ready to live my mission. I'm ready to do what I meant to do, what naturally comes to me. This is the time. 2020 was like scratching the surface, like kind of getting some fog off the window. And now it's all about going deep. I am so excited. You're excited, Jenna. Yes, I'm going to start doing all of those after we get off of here tonight. The candle readings were really like, they were more involved this time. Sometimes they can be short and sweet. And like, that's the message. It's like, it's a punch, but it's short and sweet. And sometimes they're longer. A lot of these were longer this time. It was very interesting. No, Firefly, not at all. Not at all. Exactly, I love that. 2020 was like finding the door. Lua. No. I'm sorry. Make me cry just a little bit, Lua. I'm so glad you're finding healing. No, not at all. There is no age limit for finding your purpose. There is not. Absolutely not. We actually talked about this some last night. Like, you know, yeah, there's times where you think, oh, I wish I would have started over at 20 or 25, whatever. I wish I would have started over 20 years ago. And things may look a little different, and you may have to do things a little differently than you could have, you know, back then. But you can still do it. You can still make changes. You can still find that thing that just makes you flow. You can still do it. Firefly, I love it. It is never too late to find yourself. It is not. Thank you for the follow, Sam. Absolutely. Yeah. There's a reason we come to our paths when we come to them. And it's because those other times it probably just wouldn't have worked out. And I know, again, sometimes you're like, well, man, I wish it would have. But you don't know what you don't know. You didn't know what you didn't know. There's a reason we didn't come to our paths. We didn't meet till now. Firefly, I'm glad that made you smile. Lua. I love it. It was definitely an honor to read candles for him. I'm seriously gonna cry. It was absolutely an honor to read candles for him and read his energy and just help give him some comfort. You're so welcome, Lua. And thank you for trusting me to do that for him. Exactly. We had other things to do back then. We had other things to take care of. We had things to learn. We had muck to go through. It just wasn't our time. But now it is. I'm so glad you're back. All right. Where should we go now? I'm just kind of gently like holding the heart, giving it some love for a second here. Trippy, I am so sorry. I am giving all of your heart's love right now, so this should help you calm down. I am so sorry and help, ease that sadness. Just give you all some love right here, right now. Ooh. I love what I am seeing. So I'm seeing like it's a golden light. It's like sunny golden light, and it is coming up from the bottom of your body. And it's like illuminating your minds, illuminating your head. So I see like some darkness, some sadness up here. And this light is traveling all the way up and illuminating it. I love it. Let this light travel up. Let your minds be illuminated. Let your thoughts be illuminated. This might be a little touchy, but I can tell you it's true because it was true for me. I have lived it. I have been there. A lot of times we make ourselves a prisoner. A lot of times we don't move forward. We don't accomplish what we want because we have made ourselves a prisoner. We have gotten into the mindset that we need to struggle. We touched on this a little bit when I first popped on, but we get into this mindset somehow that we need to struggle. We can't just have an easy life. So let your mind be illuminated and see the areas in which you might be keeping yourself in that space. Yes, absolutely, angelic. And I completely understand it. Again, anything that I say here is never a judgment. 99% of the time I have lived it, so I understand it. I get it. I definitely made myself a prisoner for a very long time, and of course, it stemmed from my childhood because I had parental figures that did the same. So they couldn't teach me any better. And they, I don't think, fully realized, and I don't think to this day still fully realize, just how damaging they were to my own confidence. So I have been there. I get it. So again, when I say these words, it is not a judgment. It is not like, well, just pull yourself out of the prison and go. That's not what I'm saying. The universe just wants to bring that to your attention so you can start thinking about it, so you can start feeling into it, and we can start healing it. Trust me, I'm never gonna come on here. I'm never gonna come in an appointment and be like, just do it. I'm not gonna be like that. We will work through the mindset. We will work through the blockages. We will bust you out of the prison. We will show you how with energy work. Exactly, and you can't heal what you don't acknowledge. So true. You can't. It's gonna hurt like a bitch. But just think of how much easier and better it'll be on the other side. Temporary pain for long-term gain. In healing, you have to face your ugly side. If you truly want to heal, you have to face these ugly sides. You have to face these ugly truths. And again, never a judgment. We all have pieces of us that are ugly. We all have pieces of us that we would rather people not know. Your head is tingling a lot. I love it. We are in the head. We are so in the head right now. Oh, my neck just popped. I don't know if you guys heard that. I love that. Don't do the same year 75 times and call it a life. I love that. Exactly. And thank you all again for liking, sharing. Thank you for being here and doing something for yourself. Look, a magical number of likes. Oh, it just flipped, but it was 111 likes. Oh, wait. Even when not in Reiki? That could be a lot of things. Do you notice if maybe like in your fingers and toes, if you have like a tingling or burning sensation as well? Because when you say that, I'm thinking like nerve related. It could be something energetic too. It could be spirit trying to communicate with you too. But I always like to err on, is there a physical thing going on that needs to be addressed? But it could also be spirit, maybe downloads. But again, always, always, always check. Be like, is there something physically going on with me I need to deal with too? For once, life is calm and nice. It scares me, or I say I'm bored, but I'm truly glad for this life. Zach, coming out of fight or flight, coming out of being, turned up to 11. I don't know if many of you know what that means. Some of the older people in here may know what that means. Coming out of that, life can start to feel boring. It can, because when you've lived in chaos for so long, we were actually talking about this last night and Monday, I believe. You don't know what to do with calm because you've been in chaos. What you were used to is no longer, and now your nervous system has to reprogram, and you have to relearn how to live now in a space of peace. And that sounds silly because it's like, oh, it's peace. Everything should be great. I should be fine. But no, when you've lived in chaos, you don't know what to do. It feels unsafe, like, oh, you're waiting for something to happen because something was always happening prior. I feel so energetically aligned with myself after being caged in a toxic relationship. Faye, I am so glad you feel energetically aligned. Yeah. And I have been there too. I lived in chaos. Like I grew up that way. I had parental figures where things always have to be a big deal. The tiniest little things always have to be a big deal. And that is so dysregulating to the nervous system. And when I finally was out on my own and I could really just like be with myself, and then I got with my husband, who is just like such a stoic, peaceful person himself, I was like, it feels weird. It feels wrong. Like, you're telling me not everyone lives this way, not everyone's parents are batshit. I'm sorry, I just have to be blunt. People aren't always like, everything's not a catastrophe. Like this is how people normally live. And it was hard for me to learn. I didn't know what to do with peace. I didn't know what to do with stillness. I was like, something has to be wrong. No, it doesn't. It does not. Something does not always have to be wrong. I feel like tonight we just needed to talk these things out in order to expand our horizons. I like it. Sometimes that's how energy healing works out. Sometimes you just need to talk things out. And that's energy work. That happens a lot in my sessions where I'm like, just talk to me. I'm going to talk to you, you talk to me. And as we're talking, things are moving, things are healing. Before we even really get into the, what I call the deep part of the session where we go even deeper to the healing. Talking is healing too. Talking is energy work. Ah, angelic. Soundical. Oh my God. I am so sorry. Oh, Nicholas. Oh, you're saying that's not you. Okay, I was like, I am so sorry. I get what you're saying now. Oh, Lua. Isn't it rain? It is beautiful. At first I thought Soundical was saying that was them, but I get it now. It is beautiful. Totally. Lua. Yeah. It sucks. And it sucks especially when people don't want to admit their part. But, yeah. Thank you, Stephen, for the tiny. Aw, Lua. I'm so sorry. That's rough when you also, have, mental illness compiled on top of that, if it's not managed. Makes it rough for everyone. Thank you for the heart puffs, Laura. Oh. So I literally see a horizon forming behind you now. So literally where the land meets the sky and the sun is forming and the mountains are back there and the land is expansive. Let's create this. Paint, not just create, paint your perfect scenery and let that horizon just expand. Let this land, let this vision be expansive. What would yours look like? Mine is always like a desert with a beautiful sun and mountains. Firefly. Absolutely, angelic, yeah. Absolutely. Our parents, were dealing with things too, or they wouldn't have treated us that way. And hang on, let me read some comments before I finish my thought on that. Oh, yes, Lua. Irene. Wait, what is that, Stephen? Is that a boat? It's so small. I'm like, and I'm blind if you can't tell. Motorboats. Okay. Cool. Mine look like where we go in meditation. Oh, I love that. I love that, Irene. That is beautiful. Oh, Nicholas. I love that. Paint your horizons, paint your land, make them expansive and make them beautiful. So to finish my thought, Angelic, what I was going to say, our parents were definitely dealing with things, obviously, or they wouldn't have treated us that way, we wouldn't have lived that way, and I absolutely have an appreciation for that. But on that same token, they are responsible for their healing, like I am responsible for my healing, you're responsible for your healing, and unfortunately my parents are in that phase where they're like, they want to tell everyone else to be responsible and heal, but not actually do the work on themselves. They are not in a place where they can truly admit their own part. So we do not speak because of that. They are on a healing journey, but they are not at that place of, like you're saying, they are not at that place of self-awareness just yet. So it has unfortunately, and I'm sure this can resonate with a lot of you, the healing has fallen on me, but I can only heal me, I can only do my part. Like there's not enough healing that I could do to make them happy. You know what I mean? If you are not doing the work there, I can be Gandhi, I could be Jesus, and it still wouldn't be enough because they have not come to that space of being self-aware. So if that resonates with you, if that's making sense to you, if bells are going off in your head, things are clicking, just understand, you can only heal you, you can only control you. So don't ever fall into that trap of trying to do more. They have to do something on their side too. Exactly, Lua. It does. The healing you do does travel up and down the line. It absolutely does. That's what I love about this work too, is it literally will travel through your bloodline. It'll affect your friends. You'll start to see like these little shifts in everything around you. It's not going to be to the same degree that you're healing, because you're in it, like you're in it doing the big heavy lifting, but you will start to see shifts. And I saw it in my own parents as well. I saw these small shifts happening. So I definitely want to give credit, where credit's due. I saw them, but it's not to quite the same degree. What about when they start to heal, but you already have resentment? That's a great question, Kate. So if they are putting in the work and you are seeing the difference, you're like, I am truly seeing it. I see them trying, I see the changes, but you are holding on to that resentment. That is something now that you have to go into within yourself and start to examine and start to heal. That the resentment part is something that we now have to deal with on our own. Again, that's if you truly are seeing those changes. And that's a big one, because you were hurt for so long. That's another big hill that we now have to climb on our own. And hang on, let me catch up on some comments. Oh, Nicholas. Wait, Esme, what do you mean? That's how I feel after Reiki. I hope you meant positive. Like, oh, I feel What was I saying earlier? I don't even remember now. Shadow work is important for sure. Hang on, I have to do a puzzle piece. I am here. I am real. I'm back. All my older family had passed, and I felt from their energy. Even heard my mom apologize. I love that. Thank you, Esme. I'm glad that you feel so much better after Reiki. I haven't done acupuncture either. I'm interested in trying it for sure. Someone's coming in here. Who's in here? I hear someone scratching. Maybe she'll hop up here and you can see her. Hello, Crazy. Welcome in. How's your Wednesday been? Firefly. I am so sorry. But feeling nothing, this is going to sound strange, but feeling nothing is actually feeling something. Like it's letting you know that there was a disconnect. It's valid that you felt nothing. So maybe it's time to examine even deeper why. And you don't have to. You don't have to ever feel anything. Like if you literally just were like, that was it, that is valid. Oh, sound Nicole. Yeah, you gotta do shadow work too. So shadow work is like facing those darker pieces of yourselves or things that you may consider darker. That's literally, it's facing the shadow, facing the ugly things. Facing, do you overreact? Do you not react appropriately? Are you an avoider? Are you anxious attachment, avoidant attachment? Like facing those things, examining them and working through them. Someone keeps coming in and out. I don't know what they're doing. They're having a great time. My cats love to, if you see, there's a salt lamp there. Oh, hello. Hello, come up here. Come up here. Come on. So they'll lay on this dog bed and sleep between those salt lamps. That's what they love to do. Come on up here. Come on. Come on, Maya. Will you come up here? Come on. Come on. Hello. That's her. That's my crazy girl. She is fully grown and she only weighs like 6 pounds at best. She's amazing. She loves to come in here and read your candles. After we do any kind of candle, she is in my chair just staring. She's like, what is this? I'm reading. Like, she looks like she is literally watching the energy and feeling it. She loves being in here. I'm trying to figure out how to include her in the healing. Like, maybe she could start selling her own healing work. She does. She absolutely does watch it. Oh, you missed her, Danny. Well, she's gone. She already ran out. She said hi and left. I was doing Reiki on her last night after we got off of here. And I saw her and so I was holding her like this in my arm, and I had like a little flower crown on and she had a little flower crown on, and we were just like walking through this lush like field, if you will. I cannot talk tonight. I couldn't talk last night either. But we were just like walking, and like scenes were flying by our faces, and they were like scenes of healing. So like the candle readings, the appointments, things like that. And I'm like, she wants to be included in this. I'm like, how do I include her in this healing? Like, she so wants to be. So we gotta figure it out. A cat healer for pet candles. That would be so cool. It's okay. She's got a schedule. She does, Danny. She has a schedule. She has to run up and down the hallway at certain times. So we're probably interrupting that. Oh, Zach. Oh, Jenna. That would be so sweet. I don't think she would like have the patience to do that. Hang on. If you feel like something get stuck in your chest, I'm moving it as we're talking. So let me push this up and out. You may burp, you may cough. But I was kind of thinking like maybe she could sell kind of like or create and sell, whatever, like a paw print drawing of sorts, but it's like magically infused with Reiki and her healing. So it would be kind of like a talisman of sorts. But again, I don't know if she'd have the patience for it. Did you burp? Oh, I love it. I was like, you might feel it. You might feel this thing come up. Reiki infused kitty paw crystal. Oh, I would love it. And thank you, Cassidy, for the roses. I think you sent some earlier and I forgot. I am so sorry. I've been talking too much. I've been yapping. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. There was energy stuck right here and it's got to come out. We'll have to think of something for her to do, because I think she just, well, I know she wants to be involved, but I'm like, how do we involve her? Like, how do we do this? I think they do. I think they make crystal just about in any shape, really. Infuse her energy in it. I'll have to talk to her about what her rates are. I don't know what her rates are. What does my cat want to charge by the hour? I have no idea. Oh my gosh, that is too funny, Faye. Palm readings sound cool. Stop it. Treats for pay. We keep lots of treats on hand. You didn't feel it crazy? Oh. All right. Let me go into your backs. Someone's back is really sore and it's hurting me. So let's go into the back. Did you, Cassidy? That's awesome. I have a metal sign of a cat doing paw readings. I love that, Angelic. Guess she's clawing her way through business. Yes, Faye, I love it. She is Nicholas. Oh no, is it you? Okay, let's work on the back. I was like, ow, who is this? Who did this to me? So let's relax his back. Crazy, you are not the only one. So I have a few other clients that don't typically like feel anything in the moment, but they'll see differences. And I'll just say, I had one of those clients come do a session with me, a personal, like one-on-one. So we worked together, not in this capacity or in a group capacity. We worked one-on-one. I had worked with them in a group capacity before, and the one-on-one broke through. So I'm just saying, if you want to have that breakthrough, we can do that in a personal session. Sometimes you just need that personal attention. I was inspired seeing me create a name for myself, Cassidy. I love it. Cassidy. Oh, that is incredible. I cannot remember what yours was off the top of my head, but I'm excited to go back and look. Yeah, if I want to say that it relates to that, but I don't want to confirm that. But anyway, you'll get it later. Yes, angelic, yeah. If you're ever, it doesn't matter if you're in my healing, someone else's healing, it doesn't matter. Don't ever like try to pressure yourself to feel something. Maddie, how are you? Welcome in. How are you doing? Getting more in between these shoulders. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to stretch my own shoulders. Ah. Let's go deeper. Let's bring in the sunstone for this. I've missed you too, Maddie. I'm so glad you got to pop in. You're going to be winding down in a little bit, but you still have plenty of time to get some Reiki. Did it, Faye? Oh my God. Yawning deeply, good. So you may feel the heat increase as I bring in the sunstone between your shoulder blades. The shoulder blades is what's really hurting me specifically, right between them. A tad more communicative today. Oh, and then last night, super emotional. I love it, Jenna. So I know for sure that his message that came through relates to the things that you're saying. No, I know for sure. Yeah. Definitely some big messages about emotions in his reading. Thank you for consenting again, Jessica. Yes, the sunstone, so good for amping up the heat when you need a bit more. Me too. I love crystals. I have a mess of crystals in front of me. It's always a mess of crystals over here. Did it? Oh my God. And speaking of abilities, like Nicholas is talking about, Reiki will like make your abilities just explode. Like your clairvoyance, psychism, all of it. Because Reiki helps you take a step back, or rather it helps your ego take a step back so that your gifts can just lead. Oh, Faye, so our full moon was last night, or yesterday rather. So its full illumination was yesterday. But you can still feel some of the full moon energy tonight. Cassidy, I hope so. That is so exciting. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. You can still absolutely feel that full moon energy. Speaking of, I didn't do my own candle last night. I'm probably going to do it tonight as I'm working on your candle readings. Oh my gosh, I have to yawn. How are the shoulders feeling now? I feel like the pain decreased. Oh no. We had clear skies last night actually, and I think it's a little bit cloudy right now. We during the solar eclipse, so it was like sunny all day long until prime time hit to see it. Clouds. I was like, are you kidding me? It was maddening. I was like, oh, we're gonna get to see it. You know, it's been sunny all day. Clouds, just a thick wall of clouds rolled in for the eclipse. Good, Jessica. Glad they're much more relaxed. Good, good, good. I have to yawn again. It's getting to be about that time, so it makes sense. Happy Wednesday, Pink Raven. How are you? And thank you for the heartbeat. We did get to see a little bit of the eclipse though, like through parts of the clouds where it thinned out for just a bit. Zach. Yeah, we weren't in the path of totality. We were pretty close, but not right in it. So it didn't get like really dark. I mean, it got a little bit darker, but more like, you know, later afternoon dark, so not super dark. You could just see a little bit of a weird cast. I'm sleepy too. I was just yawning. Did it, Angelic? That is magical. I love it. The clouds are like, okay, you can see it now. I love it. Thank you for the roses, Cassidy. I have to yawn again. Are you contagiously yawning? Do you rank high on the scale of agreeableness? I did that study in college. The more agreeable you are, the more you tend to contagiously yawn. Or the higher you rank on the neurotic scale. And neurotic, I know it sounds so negative, but it's more like you're a bit more anxious, things like that. I contagiously yawn so bad. It was such a fun study to do because the way that we did it is we, of course, everyone knew we were recording them. So we had cameras on our participants and we were just playing commercials. And we're like, what do you think about these commercials? So of course we didn't tip them off to the yawning. So these commercials had yawning happening in them and we recorded every time they contagiously yawned. And then of course we also did like that, I just lost the word for it. Anyway, we were like looking at their personality as well. So that's how we got that data too. I got the codes from the eclipse 5 days before. It was interesting, Cassidy. I have to yawn again. Let's go into the neck. I want to go into the neck. So for those of you who are like looking down, straining your neck, especially looking at your phone, I do it too. I'm guilty. Oh, Spotify said goodbye. Spotify was like, see you later. Hang on a second. Anyway, so if you're like not supporting your neck, let's go into that. Do you, Cassidy? Oh, that's too funny. I tend to go into, oh, like you see the future while you sleep? Really, Jillian? Ooh. Would you say you're someone who, how do I phrase this? Someone who doesn't really like go with the popular idea, like basically you're not afraid to be like, look, I don't really agree with that, so and here's my opinion. Would you say you classify yourself that way? There you go. So you do not rank high on the agreeableness scale, so you would not be much of a contagious yawner. Good night, Nicholas. I came in just at the right time and have had an old neck I almost called it an neck injury flare up. Oh, Georgia, I'm so sorry. Definitely let me work on these necks here for a bit. I'm very uncompliant. I love it. Jillian doesn't do trends. We stan. I love it. I'm weird. So like definitely in a work setting, I'm very agreeable. Definitely not someone who like rocks the boat too much. Not that I won't ever give an opinion, but just kind of like, you know, I don't take things too seriously. I'm like, all right, you know, let's do it if that's what people want to do. But then in my own business, it's different. I'm like in the middle, I guess you could say. It kind of depends on the setting. Marissa. Oh, soundical. That is so cool. Exactly, Irene, balance. Like in my business, you know, I've got to hold my own because this is mine. I control this. This is what I do. So I have to create my boundary and I have to hold true to what I feel. So it depends. It just all depends with me. I can either be super independent and blunt or go with the flow. Mariah, welcome in. I'm good. How are you? We are just working on these necks before we hop off for the night. And then I'm going to continue to do some work. I'm going to do some work, send out some candle readings. Good. Oh my gosh, I have to yawn again. Wow. Give the necks a bit more heat. Ooh, really calm down those shoulders so you can get nice, relaxing sleep. So you're not all tensed up. So trippy, reading Oracle and Tarot actually takes quite a bit of energy, so that could be part of it. So like for instance, when I'm doing Reiki, the reason it can seem like I can do it forever, which I feel like I can, is because I'm actually receiving some of that energy from the universe. But when you're doing tarot, you're kind of having to exert and give away a bit of energy to get those answers to come through. So it could be partly that. I definitely, when I first started reading tarot, I was just so tired. But the more that I've done it, so the more that I've learned the energy of my tarot deck, you know, the guides that come through to help me read the tarot, it's gotten easier. The tiredness has definitely eased up. All right, so let's start tucking you in like a little burrito. Thank you for the heart, me, Sam. Tuck you in like a little burrito, and now I want a burrito as always. Thank you for the finger hearts, Cassidy. Yes, Jenna, it is amazing. Literally, like I get some Reiki as I'm sending Reiki, so I can do it for a really long time. Yeah. It doesn't it? I want a really good burrito, but I don't have anywhere like super close to me that has just an amazing burrito. It's so sad. Thank you for the tiny tinies, Sam. And let me seal you up. Ooh, pizza burrito sounds good too. I've never had a pizza burrito, but it sounds like it'd be really good. So I will see you all in the next one. Don't forget, if you are ready to discover your soul purpose, link is in the bio to join that 3-day journey. And I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget, follow on the socials, sign up for the email list, the best ways to stay in the know. Good night. Good night.